Very good morning, dear student. Welcome to the Stars Point. Dear student, today we are taking the topic volume of combination of the solids. As we have already seen the topic volume of combination and formula we have to see. Today we solve the questions of NCERT exercise 13.2. So this is very important. Here question number first. The statement of the question number first is C. A solid is in the shape of a cone standing on a hemisphere with both their radii equal to 1 centimeter and height of the cone is equal to its radius. Then what say we have to find the volume of the solid in terms of pi. So first of all we draw the figure. A solid is in the shape of a cone standing on a hemisphere. It means base is in the form of a hemisphere. So this is the hemisphere, and on this hemisphere there is a cone. Now radius of both are equal. This is given equal to 1 centimeter, and also height is also equal to 1 centimeter. So this is the height, radius. So we are given the figure. So here we may write in solution as given radius of the hemisphere equal to radius of cone. So we can suppose radius as r, which is equal to 1 centimeter. This is given. R is the radius of both, that is the hemisphere as well as cone. And also we are given height. So height of the cone. So which is h equal to radius, that is 1 centimeter. So its height is also 1 centimeter. These dimensions are given. Now problem what says we have to find the volume. So in the volume, to find the volume of the solid, we have to find the volume of the hemisphere plus volume of the cone. So this is very easy. Only you have to find separate the volume and add the result. So we can say required volume of solid equal to volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. So volume of cone formula we use 1 by 3 pi r square h. This is the formula for volume of a cone, 1 by 3 pi r square. And we know the formula for volume of a hemisphere, that is 2 by 3 pi r cube. In both the r is same, that's why I am writing here capital R. Now you may take common for easy calculation. 1 by 3 in both, pi is also there, r square also there. So in first we take 1 by 3 pi r square. So left only h. Here 1 by 3, so 2 left, pi we take r square, so 1 r is there. Now substituting all these values we get, and in terms of pi, question part says you need the volume of the solid in terms of pi. So there is no need to put the value of pi, correct? So pi as a pi, and r 1, h is also 1. So 1 value easily calculate. Pi 1 square, that is 1. So pi by 3, 1 plus 2. So that is 3 pi by 3, which is pi. So finally we get the answer pi cubic. As you know that unit of the volume is cubic. So we can say volume of the solid is pi cubic centimeter. So dear student, in this way we can find the volume of the solid. So whenever you are finding the volume or combination of the figure, you have to find the volume of individuals and then result will be added. Next question number second C. Rajat, an engineering student, was asked to make a model shaped like a cylinder with two cones attached at its two ends. So this engineering student was asked to make a model which is in the shape as you see in the figure. Middle of portion is in the form of a cylinder and its two ends are attached with the two cones, each of the same. So say two cones attached at the two ends by using a thin aluminum sheet. The diameter of the model is 3 cm. We are given diameter of the model means diameter of cone as well diameter of cylinder. Both are equal. So that is it, 3 cm and its length is 12 cm. Now total length, this total length we are given as 12 cm. This is length of the model is given as 12 cm. If each cone has a height of 2 cm, we are given the height of each cone as 2 cm. Then say find the volume of the air contained in the model. So what quantity of the air will be present in this model, or what is the capacity of the model, that we have to find. So capacity means again the volume. So we want to find the student here the volume of this whole figure. So volume of the figure is volume of the cylinder plus volume of the two cones. So we write the dimensions as given. So you can write in solution here radius of the cone, that is same as radius of the cylinder. Both are equal. That is, we can suppose R equal to, now diameter is given, diameter of model is 3. So radius will be half of this, diameter by 2, that is 3 by 2, or you can say 1.5 centimeter. Also we are given, height of the cone, that is height of the cone, let H. So H is given as 2 for each cone, that is 2 centimeter. Now we want to find, also you can say here, length of the model equal to 12 centimeter. This totally we are given as from this point to this point, that is 12 centimeters. So now height of the, or length you can say, or height you can say, for cylinder. So height of the cylinder. So height of the cylinder means we want to find this length up to this. That is total length minus height of the two cones. So total is given as 12 centimeter minus one cone height minus other cone height, that is 8 centimeter. 12 minus 4 equal to 8. So we get the all dimension of the model. Clear? Now we can say volume of the air in the model, that is equal to volume of cylinder plus 2 into volume of cone, because there are two cones. Volume of a cylinder plus 2 into volume of one cone. So formula we know the volume for cylinder pi r square H, and volume of a cone 1 by 3 pi r square small h, because here h is different. Here capital H we are taking height of the cylinder, that's why we are using here formula pi r square h, and for cone we are using small h, that is height, that's why 1 by 3 pi r square. But we are using radius for both as a capital R, because both have base area same, or we can see radius is same, that's why we have to write. Clear? Now you can take common if possible. So here we may take common pi r square. So here pi r square common, so left in first term h, in second 2 by 3 h. So put the values, pi as a 22 by 7, r as a 1.5 into 1.5, capital H that is 8 plus 2 by 3 small h, that is 2. So that will be 22 into 225. 15 multiply with the 50, that is 225 point is there after 2 decimal upon 7 into, now bracket value 4 by 3. Now 3 into 24, 24 and 4, that is 28 by 3. So 7 divide 4 times. Clear? Also you can say 3 divide this 7, 21, 5. So finally what we get, 22 into 0.75 into 4, or 88 into 0.75. So if you both multiply 88 into this, that gives you 66 centimeter. So 66 cubic centimeter is the required volume or volume of the air in the model is given by 66 cubic centimeter. Therefore, the air in the model equal to 66 cubic centimeter. Next problem, question number 3rd, as given in the figure. A gulab jamun contains sugar syrup up to about 30% of its volume. So we are given the gulab jamun. In that, sugar syrup is given 30% of its volume. Total volume we find. Then we find here 30%, that is the quantity of the sugar. Find approximately how much syrup would be found in 45 gulab jamun. So you have to find the quantity of the sugar in the 45 such gulab jamun. Each shape like a, now the shape of the gulab jamun is given as cylinder, like this. A cylinder is given with two hemispherical ends. We are given two hemispherical ends with length 5 centimeter. Total length of the gulab jamun is given as 5 centimeter and diameter equal to 2.8 centimeter. So see dear student, we can write here in solution. So diameter of cylinder, because these are same for both, like this and this. So you can see diameter of the cylinder is equal to diameter of hemisphere. Here both are equal. So diameter equal, that is the radii are equal. So radii, that is r, and diameter is given as 2.8. So radii will be 2.8 divided by 2. That is 1.4 centimeter. So we get the radius. Also we are given length. Length of the gulab jamun, that is total length is given as 5 centimeter. Now see very carefully here, dear student, as the radius of the hemisphere is 1.4. So this length is 1.4. Here also this length is 1.4. So here see 1.4, 1.4. That is total. We can minus from this side 1.4, 1. That is 2.8. So out of total length 5 centimeter, we subtract 2.8. That will gives you the value of the height. So we can say height, that is h of the cylinder, equal to total minus 2.8, which is equal to 2.2 centimeter. So we get all these values. So what says you have to find the quantity of the sugar syrup, and condition is given it should be 30% of its volume. We want to find the 45 gulab jamun. So first of all we have to find the volume of 1 gulab jamun. So we can say volume of 1 gulab jamun. Now volume of this figure, yes, volume of this figure, that will be volume of cylinder plus 2 into volume of, so volume of cylinder plus 2 into volume of a hemisphere. So volume of a cylinder formula as usual pi r square h, and volume of a hemisphere we already use formula pi r cube. Here radius is same for both, that's why we are using same r here. Now you can take common pi r square. So left in first term pi r square, take common h, here 4r. So you may put the value pi 22/7, r as a 1.4, and h, that is height 2.2 plus 4 into r, that is 1.4. These values we substitute. So 22 7 1.4 into 1.4 into, now this is 2.2 plus, now 4 multiply, this 4 will multiply with 1.4, that is 16, 1 and 5. Clear? So this can be divided by 0.2. So finally what we get? 22 into 2.8, 1.4 multiply with the 0.2. Then it is 0.28, and 8, 2.2 plus 5 that is 7.8. So this is the volume of 1 gulab jamun, but we need the volume of such 45. So we can say volume of 45 gulab jamun. That is, you multiply this volume of 1 gulab jamun by 45. So 45 into 22 into 0.2 into 7.8. Clear? So this is the volume. Now we have to see volume of sugar syrup, that is 30% of this total volume. We already find total. So we can say volume of the sugar, volume of sugar syrup equal to 30% of this. So 30 by this, 45, 22.28 into 7. You can calculate on yourself like this 30, 10 you can divide by the, this is 9, this 10 divide 5 2 times, 2 then 11. So all these you have to multiply, which is 3 into 9 into 11, 99 into 0.28 into 7. So when you multiply all these, we get approximately 338 cubic centimeter. So this is the quantity of the sugar syrup. So very important thing is there. First of all, you have to see here, dear student, that we want to find the volume of 1 gulab jamun, and volume of 1 gulab jamun that is equal to the volume of cylinder plus volume of 2 ME sphere. When you get the volume of 1 gulab jamun, then you have to find 45. So multiply that 45. After getting this, we get the total volume of all gulab jamun. Clear? Now, but here says sugar syrup is only 30% of this volume. That's why we have to multiply this total volume of 45 gulab jamun by 30%. So 30 upon 100. That finally you have to multiply. So in this way we get the answer 338 cubic centimeter. Next problem number 4. A pen stand made of wood in the shape of a cuboid with 4 conical depression to hold pen. So as we are given here pen stand of the wood, and there are 4 holder we can say which hold the pen. The dimension of the cuboid are given. The radius of each of the depression. This is the depression where we can stand the pen. You can see magnified form like this, which is in the form of cone. 0.5 centimeter, depth 1.4. So we are given the radius of this cone. Each cone is 0.5 centimeter, depth is 1.4. Find the volume of wood in the entire stand. So you have to find the volume of the wood in the entire stand. Clear? So we may write here in solution C, here length of cuboid, or direct you may write dimension as given 15 centimeter, breadth of cuboid that is 10 centimeter, and height of the cuboid that is 3.5 centimeter. So we know that volume of the cuboid formula you already know, length into breadth into height, that is 15 into 10 into 3.5 cubic centimeter. So we get the volume of the cuboid. Also radii of each cone, that is R, is equal to 3.5 centimeter, and its height of the cone is given. Depth means here height. You may say depth or height, both have same meaning. Where we are inside the solid, that's why depth we are saying. So now we can say the volume of wood in pen stand, volume of wood in pen stand. So that we want to find volume of cuboid minus 3 cone are there. So 3 into volume of a cone. This is the required volume. So this is 4 are not 3. This 4 cone are given. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pen stand, that's 4. So what is the quantity of the wood in the cuboidal stand? That is, we can say volume of the cuboid minus 4 into volume of a cone. So these 4 depression are there. That's why we write. Now we know formula, volume of cuboid already we write LBH minus 4 into volume of a cone is 1 by 3 pi r square L. So this we already write 15 into 10 into 3.5 minus 4 upon 3 and pi, that is 22 by 7, r is 0.5 0.5 into H, that is 1.4. So you may take some common if possible, otherwise you have to direct multiply and simplify. Clear? So this is 15 into 10 into 35 upon 10 minus 4 into 22 into this is 1 by 2 and this is 14 by 10. We are removing the decimal. So 2 11 2 and this is 5 7 divide 14 2. So here we get 10 with 10. So 15 into 35 minus 11 into 2 upon 15. So this calculation, if you see 525 minus, so this is 22 divided by 45. So this is less than 1, that is 1.466. 1.466. So subtract this. 525 minus 1.466 cubic centimeter, that is 523.533. So this is the cubic centimeter we are seeing. So finally we can say hence, or therefore volume of wood in the pen stand is equal to 523.533 cubic centimeter, which is the required answer. Question number 5. A vessel is in the form of inverted cone. So we are given a vessel which is in the form of an inverted cone. Suppose this is. Its height is 8 centimeter. So here we can say solution and radius of the its top which is open is 5 centimeter. So here we are given radius of the cone which is capital R is equal to 5 centimeter and also height. So height of the cone, that is H, equal to 8 centimeter. It is filled with the water. This is filled with the water up to the brim. Means full we have to fill. Brim when lead source each of its sphere of radius 0.5 centimeter are dropped into it. So spherical short we are putting in this form. Clear? This when you put inside it's like this. These are dropped into it. So what happened? After dropping some 1/4 of the water flow. So total of this 1/4 of this water is flow out. Clear? When we are dropping the source in the inverted cone, then quantity of the water that is flow out, that is 1/4 of this total volume. So first of all we find the volume. So here also we are given radius of the sphere, that is small r, suppose which is equal to 0.5 centimeter. So now we see the volume, or you can see that the required number of shots equal to n, and volume of one shot, that is volume of a sphere, because this is in the form of a sphere, and we know that volume of a sphere is 1/3 pi r cube. R we are taking small. So this is the volume of one shot, real shot we can say, and if you multiply this by n, then we get the quantity of the water flow out. So you can say quantity of water flow out, that is say 1/4 the volume of pond. Question says when lead salt, each of which is a sphere of radius 0.5 centimeter, are dropped into the vessel, 1/4 of the water, 1/4 of the water flow out. It means that is the 1/4 volume of a pond that is flow out. So that volume of 1/4 of the pond, that should be equal to the volume of the total number of salts. And volume of one salt is 4/3 pi r, and we are taking n. So n into this, that should be equal. So by the given condition, so n into 4/3 pi r equal to 1/4 volume of pond, that is pi r. This result is very important. N into volume of one shot equal to 1/4 volume of whole pond. So common term you may cancel, pi to pi, 1/3 to 1/3. So n into 4r cube equal to r square into n. So n equal to, we want to find n. So n equal to r square h upon 4r cube. Now r capital, that is 5, put here. So 5 into 5. And h, that is 8 upon 4 into small r, that is 0.5. So 0.5 into 0.5. So you may simplify this. So 5, 1 cancel this to 0.1, 5 second cancel to 0.1, 4 will be 2. So n equal to what? 2 upon 0.1 into 0.1 into 0.5. So if you remove the point, there are 3 zeros. So 1 into 1, 1, that is 500. 5 divide this, 400. So we get the n equal to 400. The number of this will be 4 into 2. So if you simplify, that will be 5, 4, 1, 4 is left here. So after simplification, we get n equal to 100 salts. So we can at last write down. So required number of the lead salt will be 100. Question number 6 is solid iron core consists of a cylinder. We are given a core which is consists of a cylinder that is height 220 centimeter and diameter 24 centimeter, which is surmounted by another cylinder of height 60 centimeter and radius. So here base is given in the form of a cylinder, this, and its top is also, we can say, also a cylinder. So there are two cylinders. So height of the first one 220 centimeter and diameter for first 24 of this cylinder. For this height is given as 60 centimeter and radius is given 8 centimeter. So very easy given. Now says find the mass of the core. We are given 1 cubic centimeter equal to 8 gram mass. Clear? So we have to find the volume of both, that we have to multiply by 8. So in solution, write here radius of the base cylinder, that is R capital equal to diameter 24, so it will be 12. Height of the base cylinder, that is capital H, 220 centimeter. Similarly, we can say radius of the top cylinder, small r, that is 8 centimeter, and height all dimension we write height of the top cylinder, that is small h 60 centimeter. Clear? Now volume of the pore, volume of the pore, that is equal to volume of base cylinder plus volume of top or upper cylinder. So formula for volume of base cylinder pi r square s and volume of top pi r square h, both will be there. So now you can take pi as a common only. So r square h plus r square h, both are different. So here capital R, that is 12 into 12 into h capital 220 plus small r square, that is 8 into 8 into h, that is 60. So you can solve this by multiplying and putting value of pi as 3.4. 144 into 220, 64 into 60. So after calculation we get this total as volume of the pole 111,115.8 cubic. Now we are given the mass of 1 cubic centimeter is equal to 8 gram. So total mass of the pole will be multiplied by 8. Total mass of the pole, that is volume into 8 gram. So that will be in gram, and if you divide by 1000, so 111,532.8 into 8 by 1000. So that will be in the kilogram, that 892.2624 kg. So dear student, in this way we get the mass of the. So question number 7, a solid consisting of a cone of height 20 centimeter. So we are given a solid in which top is cone, whose height is given as 120 centimeter and radius is given as 60. This is 60 centimeter. A hemisphere of radius 60 centimeter placed upright in a cylinder. Now this solid we are putting inside a cylinder. Solid means a combination of the cone and base is hemisphere, that we have to put into a cylinder of height is given cylinder 180 centimeter and base radius is 60 centimeter. So you can see, find the volume of water left in the cylinder. So what quantity of the water left after placing this solid inside the cylinder. So here we write the dimension in solution. Here all radius are equal at, if you see, radius of cylinder, that is radius of cone, that is radius of hemisphere. All three have radius 60, they are given 60, 60 and 60. So you can say that is R equal to 60 centimeter for all figures is. Now height of the cone, that is 120 centimeter and height of the cylinder, that is 120 centimeter. So you can say, dear student, here height of the cone plus radius, so 60 plus 120, that is 180. So that is equal to the height of the cylinder. Clear? So now we can see, we have to find the volume for each. So volume of the solid drop into the cylinder. So volume of the solid drop in the cylinder, that is volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. We want to find the volume of solid. Solid means this figure. So that is volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. Volume of cone 1 by 3 pi r square h. Clear? So height of the cone we are taking suppose h and height of the cylinder capital H. Plus volume of the hemisphere that is 2 by 3 pi r cube. So you may take 1 by 3 pi r square as a common. So h plus 2r. This is. And volume of cylinder or volume of the water in the cylinder, that is pi r is same, h is different. So these volume is there. Clear? Now volume of the water come out, that will be equal to the volume of the solid. Clear? So you can say volume of the water comes out, that is 1 by 3 pi r square, because as you put the whatever quantity inside, so that will replace the water. So we take volume of the solid that is equal to the volume of water comes out. Clear? And total volume is this cylinder. So now question says find the volume of water left in the cylinder. So volume of the water left is equal to volume of cylinder minus volume of solid. So volume of the cylinder this pi r square h minus volume of the cylinder square h plus 2r. Clear? So now putting these values we can simplify. Here see, that is equal to pi, you may take again common, r common, pi r square throughout common here. So here left h and here minus 1 by 3 r we are taking common square, so only r left, h plus 2r. Now we put the values. So pi as a 22 by 7 and radius that is 60 centimeter into 60, h height total 180 minus 1 by 3 into 60, small h that is height of cone 120, 2 into 60. So 22 by 7 into 3600, 180 minus 20. And this is 240. So 22 by 7 into 3600, 180 minus this multiplied 2, that will be 2840. So finally answer will be, if you simplify this one, this total will be 80. So we are, this is only R2 is taken common 60, 180. So this is 80, which gives you 22 by 7 into 100. So multiply this. So dear student, at final calculation we get water left in the cylinder, that is the volume of the bigger cylinder minus volume of the solid. Solid means volume of cone plus hemisphere. We make calculation, that will be, here you can take 22 by 7 into 3600 common and simplify, we get this cubic centimeter, and if you divide by 100 into 100 into 100, then you get in cubic meter. So finally we get the required answer, that is 1.13 cubic meter, this quantity of water left in this solid. Question number 8c, a spherical glass vessel has cylindrical net. So we are given a spherical glass vessel whose neck is in the form of cylinder, which is 8 centimeter in height and 2 centimeter in diameter. So this is the cylinder. For cylinder we are given in solution diameter of the cylinder, that is D equal to 2 centimeter, and height of the cylinder, that is H equal to 8 centimeter. Therefore you can say radius is 2 by 2 centimeter is 1 centimeter, and height is already given. Also what says the diameter of the spherical part is given at 8.5 centimeter. Clear? So we can say radius of the spherical part, that the capital R will be 8 by 4.25 centimeter. So we are given all the dimension. Now question what say child find its volume, that is 3, 4, 5. Then you have to check either this volume is correct or not. So required volume will be volume of the cylinder plus volume of a sphere. So we all given dimension are given. So volume of the water in the vessel equal to volume of cylinder plus volume of sphere, and we know that volume of cylinder is pi r square h, and volume of a sphere, that is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So you may take common pi, that this is r square h plus 4 by 3 r cube. So put the values. Pi you can use 3.14, small r is 1 centimeter, so 1 into 1, height is 8 centimeter, and r capital, that is 4.25 whole cube. So 3.14 into 8 plus 4 by 3 into 4.25 into 25. So you can calculate this all. That will give you 346.51 cubic centimeter. Clear? So volume of the water in the vessel, and this person are calculating 3, 4, 5. So we can say approximately answer is not correct. That if you see approximately you can take 3.46.5, that is 347. So it is not correct. So volume calculated by the child is not correct, because it should be 345. So dear student, all these we have solved the question of this exercise 13.2. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.